What's up, guys? My name is Tammy, or Tammy Turns Pages, and welcome back to my channel. Today, or technically this weekend, I really wanted to do a cozy, just like a cozy weekend vlog. I just wanted to prioritize taking it easy, taking it slow, doing the things that I really love to do. So you're gonna see in this video some cozy baking, maybe some cozy hobbies like puzzling or maybe coloring or watercoloring or something like that. Might stop by maybe a little library or get some yummy food, whatever. Everything that just makes me feel cozy. I do have some other work I need to do though. I do need to edit 2 videos. I need to film 1 video, and I do need to do a little bit of work on my Notion. That's about it. Oh, and I have like some laundry and like some household things I need to do. So I'm gonna do that now. Oh, and I also wanted to start a new book. So I'm gonna do that now and I'll check back in with you later. But I think I know what book I wanna start out with. So I think I wanna start reading this book. It's Weather by Offill. It's pretty short. I think it's about 200 pages. So I'm pretty sure I can get this done within this 2-day vlog. So sit back, relax, enjoy, get some tea, get some wine, whatever, whatever you want. And yeah, let's get cozy together. It is several hours later. It's about 4:30 now. I left you at maybe like 12:30. I was able to edit and then upload 2 videos. I also filmed 1 video and then just did some Notion work. So that's good. I just, maybe about 25 minutes ago, I started reading or listening to Weather by Offill. I'm liking it so far. I will give you my full review at the end of this video, but I think it's time to start baking before we lose the light and I don't feel like filming anymore because I'm really tired. I don't know, I've been waking up at 5 a.m. every single day. I don't know what's going on, but anyway, so I'm gonna start baking with you. I'm gonna try to keep it like pretty quick and concise. I will, however, put the recipe below. All right, I'm gonna walk you through all the things that you're gonna need. We are making chocolate chip cookies, so you're gonna need brown sugar, flour, Malden sea salt for the end, baking soda, baking powder. I use cornstarch. It's one of my secret ingredients. It makes the cookies a little more chewy. You don't have to use it if you don't want to. 2 sticks of butter, 2 eggs, and then I'm using caramel nibs, I guess, and chocolate chips. You're gonna need 3 cups of flour, just to be safe, I'm going to measure 3 cups out. We're doing 2 teaspoons of cornstarch, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of salt. Feels good. Let's talk about the butter. So the butter, you're gonna need 2 sticks, which is 1 full cup of butter. You can choose to brown this butter if you want to, which sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Today I'm not doing it because I'm not in the mood to. If you want to brown it properly, you've got to watch it, you've got to stir it. It takes usually about like 4 minutes to brown the butter, 5 minutes. You don't want to overdo it because it will burn. So once you get that like nutty aroma, you're good to go. But If you don't brown the butter, then you want to soften the butter. So I'm going to soften it in the microwave. It's already getting soft because it's been out for a while and it's hot today, kind of sweaty. So yeah, so we're going to brown the butter and then we're going to use the sugars and the butter together. We're going to cream that for 3 minutes. So I'm going to put this in the microwave. If you do choose to brown your butter, make sure that you brown it before you make any of this recipe, because you're going to want to brown the butter and then you're going to want to put it in the fridge for, I would say, at least an hour before you start making the cookies. So that would be your first step if you are going to brown the butter. Add the 1 cup of granulated sugar, 1 cup of brown sugar, and my butter to this bowl and whisk it for 3 minutes. Lock it, cream it on high for 3 minutes. We're gonna add our 2 eggs and our vanilla to this. See how you're still seeing swirls of egg? That's what you want. So now we're gonna add our dry ingredients. I did actually mix this up with a whisk off camera, but you wanna make sure that you mix all the things that you put in together. Let's put it in. We're gonna take this off. We don't need this anymore. We're gonna do the rest by hand. I just realized that batter, we're halfway to a s'mores cookie. If we added marshmallows, which I have, but I'm not gonna make a s'mores cookie. But if we added marshmallow and we added graham cracker, that would be a s'mores cookie. What I like to do, because this batter is so big, there's so much of it, I usually will break this batter up into 2 and then make 2 different types of cookies from this batter. Here we have all of our ingredients. So we're gonna mix this by hand. We're not gonna mix it long. We're gonna just give it a couple folds and be done. We don't want to over mix this dough. Looks delicious. So you're probably thinking, okay, the dough is done. Let's heat up the oven to 350 and bake these suckers. You don't want to do that. Trust me when I tell you, you don't want to do that. And I know it's hard to wait on this dough because it looks so good, but you're going to want to give this dough 24 hours. You want the flavors to meld, to blend together. So you want to put this in the fridge for at least 24 hours. So that's what we're going to do today. So this will be resting in the fridge until tomorrow around this time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get my cookie scoop. It's a medium size, and I'm going to scoop these onto a cookie sheet. They're all the same size, so they'll cook evenly at the same rate. I'm going to do kind of a heaping scoop and just place it right on there. It's worth it, I promise you. So I have somehow made it to part 2 of Weather by Jenny Offill. It's page 71. And I'm liking it so far. This is a literary fiction book. It follows our main character, Lizzie. She is a librarian at the local university, but then she's also like she writes, or she answers questions for people who write into this doomsday podcast. It's not a podcast, it's like a doomsday radio show called Hell or High Water. and she's answering their questions. It's like, it's people who are trying to like grapple with like the end of the world and if doomsday is coming. It's really funny. It's really like quick-witted. She's a mother. She only had one child and he's very quirky. You know, he's different. She's married and she's also kind of like questioning her life and like her choices and what she's done, because she feels like she could have been something more than just a librarian, although that's like my dream job, so I don't know. I mean, besides the job that I have, but so I don't know. I wouldn't want to be anything else but that. But yeah, so it's just like her thoughts and reflections on like mundane life. So it is feeling a lot like it's going to be like a 4.5 star. This is my first time reading any of her writing, this author, and yeah, I love literary fiction. It's just so weird. It's so quirky, and like they're always the female or male, but it's usually female. Main characters are always so like bizarre, but like in the best way possible. So I will let you know what I think of this when I am done. Good morning. Today is the second and last day of this cozy vlog. We will be baking off some of the cookies that we made yesterday, and I will go through that with you. I'll share that with you. Also, I will be finishing this book, Weather by Jenny Offill. I was able to make it to part 4, which is great. I think that was page 130 or 131, and there's about 190 pages in this book. So I'm almost done. So I'm gonna definitely rally and finish this today, and then I'll give you a short review. I also want to reset, still haven't watched Blair Witch, which I want to try and maybe watch that today, or tonight. And I also really want to prioritize possibly like doing some more cozy coloring or watercoloring, and possibly puzzling today, something cozy, a cozy hobby. So yeah, that's what we're doing today, and I will take you along with me. Okay, I have a bag of books here that I just finished. So I'm going to, well, maybe not just finished, some of these are old, but I'm gonna put some in, I'm gonna put some of these in different little libraries around the neighborhood. It's a few hours later. It's about 4:30. I've been binge watching TV and working on my puzzle, which is in front of me, and you have seen clips of that. I am so close to being done. I just have just like these pieces and then a few other pieces down here, but it's been 24 hours, so we are going to bake these cookies off. So I'm gonna go ahead and preheat the oven now. So close. And then the rest of these are gonna go into a bag, or they already are in a bag. and I'm gonna take them out the day before I wanna cook them, however many you want. There's 15 in here. I'll probably take out all of them, and then I will bake them off the next day. Don't forget to hit it with that malt and sea salt. Okay, they're all done. So these ones were the ones that I actually put in a ball. And then these two are the ones that I just rolled up into one big ball instead of rolling into individuals like this. You can see the difference between the cookies. These ones wanted to spread more. These ones are more uniform. Both chilled for 24 hours, but these ones were put in balls before, and this was just put in one big ball. Laundry is done. Cookies are done. The puzzle is finished. What else? Oh, the book is done. It's so nice to have like a cozy weekend, but also be able to check off, you know, things on your list. My husband is outside. He's making like brats basically, and chicken sausage. Yeah, I wanted to give you a little review on the book Weather by Jenny Offill. So this book follows our main character, Lizzie. Like I said, she is married, she has a child, and she's weird. She's weird, but I love it. That's why I love Lit Fic so much, is that it's so bizarre all the time. This is not really a plot-based book. There's not really like a narrative happening, which could be annoying for some people maybe. But with Lit Fic, you know, sometimes it's like that. So this is really told more in like pieces and segments, like little parts. Kind of feels like just little thoughts that she's having and like memories or reflections. I think it's a lot of inner like dialogue, kind of. Just what she's thinking, kind of based on maybe some of her anxieties or some of her like fears. Definitely some of her fears. She's also dealing with burnout, and I would say she's very, very concerned about the climate, why it's called Weather, and just what's going to happen, you know, years from now. This book is dry, which I liked, but, you know, just letting you know. And it's also kind of, I don't want to say political, but it definitely deals with climate change and like, you know, what's next for, you know, the planet. It's funny though. It's got a lot of humor in it. Sorry, my cat is freaking. It's got a lot of humor in it though, like it's a dry wit. If you like literary fiction, I would definitely recommend this book. If you like Ottessa Moshfegh or maybe Maud Ventura, Rachel Cusk, because she's a lot like Rachel Cusk, and I like her writing as well. But it's kind of like dry moments that are just kind of like sprinkled together to make a book. Like I said, that's not really a narrative. It's more of just like moments, collection of moments. Yeah, I enjoyed this book. I gave it 3.5 stars. And yeah, if you like any of that, I would say pick it up. Thank you so much for joining me on a very cozy, very calm, I think someone just set off fireworks. It's not even July 4th. I'm not sure what's going on, but a very cozy, very calm weekend vlog. And if you like what you saw, please like, comment, subscribe. It does wonders for such a small channel like mine. So, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. You look a little blurry there. Let me zoom out on you. Okay.